we going?
Help me! Help!
What the fuck? What the bloody hell is that? Oh, come on, Grandpa. Bye. Taking your horse.
Has it gone?
Yeah. Come out.
Gods, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
Provided you got lucky. Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it, alive, piece by piece.
Did he really need to know that, you guys? Seriously?
You'd like a reward, I suppose.
I'm gonna go with you don't owe us a thing, 'cause we did jack shit.
You don't owe us anything. You were in need. We helped.
And they call witches heartless. Say they won't lift a finger without pay.
They also say mice are born of rotting straw. Back to the trail.
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there. Muddled.
You seek someone?
Yes.
Yes, a woman. Medium height, long black hair. Seen anyone like that?
No. But there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there. Besides, the innkeep's my cousin. Tell her Bram sent you. She'll treat you like family.
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Ah, beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from a cellar.
Let's go.
Yes, Grandpa, that's really what you need right now. Some more booze. Dig around, interesting. Nope. Bestiary. Yeah, just a heads up, I am fully planning on reading pretty much everything. Because that's kind of I'm a nosy git. Griffins, I half eagle, half tomcat, just like on the Lord's crest. Except this one was carrying me dead cow instead of a scepter. Griffin attack witness, name unknown. Griffins were once only found in the mountains, where they would hunt marmots and wild goats. When humans encroached on their lands, however, griffins soon discovered a new source of a much more plentiful and easier caught prey: cows, sheep, and shepherds. Though still wary of main roads and towns where folk with the means to hire a witcher like to dwell, these half-eagle, half-wildcat creatures have gone from rarities to oft-encountered pests known throughout the northern realms. Especially hated are the subspecies known as royal griffins and arch-griffins. Vulnerable against bombs, something I'm not familiar with, and one of the signals that I haven't memorized yet. It's a hybrid. Ghouls. Ghouls creep and crawl at night, eating everything in sight, and in snap they'd eat you too, chop you up for a ghoulish stew. Ghouls and graviers are hard to describe. In part, they resemble humans, yet on the whole they are the utter negation of all that is human. Though they have arms and legs like men, they walk on all fours like dogs or badgers. Though they have eerily familiar faces, one searches them in vain for any sign of sentiment, reason, or even a spark of consciousness. They are driven by one thing and one thing only, an insatiable craving for human flesh. Vulnerable against red stuff. all the things from the bloody Cyrilla. Cyrilla, Fiona, Ellen, Rhiannon. What can I possibly say about her? That we call her Ciri for short, that she was born in 1251, that she has ashen hair and a scar on her cheek? All true, and that's the Cyrilla I know best, the one I first laid eyes upon those many years ago, the one who seemed thoroughly, well, not ordinary, but certainly not as extraordinary she in fact is. For Cyrilla is also a highly skilled witcher, heiress to several thrones, the last bearer of the elder blood, a powerful source endowed with exceptional magical talent, and the lady of time and space. Her hair color and date of birth seem rather incidental now, don't they? I could also tell you she is Geralt's adopted daughter, but that would be a gross simplification. Ciri is much more. She is his destiny, his unexpected child, someone bound to the Witcher by fate's most inextricably tangled fetters. Following age-old Witcher tradition, Geralt took Ciri to Kaer Morhen when she came into his care. There he and Vesemir taught her in the ways of the professional monster slayer. It was then that her magic talents were first revealed, and they discovered she was a source. Ciri's gift proved a curse as well. Because of it, she would one day have to hide from the entire world, even Geralt. All Witchers have a great deal in common, but with Eskel and Geralt the similarities are particularly striking. They first met as two boys of the same age swinging wooden swords at Kaer Morhen. They then went through an ordeal together. The first round of selection, the murderous changes, the trial of the grasses, and training on the gauntlet, the Witcher's daunting obstacle course. They also received hidings together for more than one act of childish delinquency. When they became adults, they walked the path separately, but still reconvened at Kaer Morhen nearly every winter to wait out the cold, drink to their successes, and remember fallen comrades. Though Eskel never gained Geralt's renown, he equaled the White Wolf in experience and carried out his contracts with care and efficiency. Death had almost taken him many times during his hunts, yet in an ironic twist, the hideous scar on his face did not come from a monster's claw, but from the blade of Deidre Ademan, his highly unpredictable, unexpected child. I'm guessing unexpected child is kind of, I don't know. It sounds like it's the Witcher's apprentice selection system or something. Feel free to correct me. The youngest among the Witchers of Kaer Morhen, and perhaps the last ever trained within its walls, by the start of our tale Lambert had proven his chops many times over, having hunted down many a mighty beast and traversed nearly all the continent's realms several times over. Yet he had also developed a reputation for arrogance and sardonic humor, and his gruff and at times excessively blunt manner could irritate even his fellow Witchers of the School of the Wolf. Whatever his vices, it went without saying that Lambert would brave the fires of any hell for his companions. Vesemir was the oldest living member of the Wolf School, and most likely the oldest Witcher of any school on the continent. About as long in years as the ruins of Kaer Morhen themselves, and though eternally complaining about his creaky bones, this master of the Witcher trade gave no thought to a well-deserved retirement. Grey but still spry, he continued to ply the monster-hunting trade in his golden years, effectively too, as he had seen more beasts than all his students put together. A harsh and demanding instructor in Geralt's youth, over the years he had become something of an adoptive father and mentor to the other Witchers, always ready to help with sage advice and steady hands. In the spring of 1272, when our story begins, Vesemir had joined Geralt in his search for Yennefer, trekking with him through war-ravaged Temeria. Hey, what's all this? Whatever. Let's keep going.
Slow now.
Oh my god, that took amazing. Not having to steer.
So, a griffin this close to the village? Strange.
My thoughts exactly. In a forest to the mountains, sure, but here? Near the main road.
Maybe it's the war. Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood, burnt flesh. Drives monsters crazy sometimes.
Men, too. We need to watch ourselves in White Orchard. And we should leave as soon as we learn anything.
You're nearing a village. Don't disturb the peace. Message board, side quest central.
The plague!
Wait.
That's it, Roach.
Shush. I still don't get why he named the horse Roach, but whatever. Rude.
What? Take that down before there's trouble. That is a coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
My arse it is.
What? Witches?
I'll not drink with Weaver-lost freaks.
Then don't, asshole. We invited you to the party anyway.
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy round here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure. Ran into your kinsman, Bram.
Bram? How is he?
Alive. Sends his regards.
Master Witches. Food and drink on the house. What can I get you?
I'm guessing yellow means move the story along. Which means I'm gonna pick every other option.
Pretty busy place you got.
Nations on the move. Some search for kin, others just want to get out of the way of the armies. They all need food, drink, and a night's rest in warmth.
So, war's been good for your trade?
Aye, so far. But it'd be best to know peace again. Times like these, you never know what tomorrow will bring.
There a contract on that griffin?
Nay, not at the moment. Used to be. As soon as a beast had built a nest nearby, the alderman would start a collection, or go to the Lord for help. Now the aldermen don't use the privy without asking the Black One's permission first. And seems they hanged the Lord. So no contract.
Shame. We might have done something, but not for free.
Moving on.
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white. Riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
Thanks for everything. Help you bandage that up?
Please. I'm not decrepit yet.
I don't know, Grandpa.
Then I'll ask
Getting
about
pretty
Yennefer.
close.
Mm-hmm. Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
Your witchers.
Black One's been out measuring the fields.
Let them measure. Better that than burning the harvest.
Oh, Drommel. Drommel, you're dumber than a headless cockerel. Why are they marking out them lines, eh? To parcel out their patrimony. Give it to their own.
Anything? Nope. This is pretty cool. Let's see. What you know, folks?
I'm looking for someone.
And we seek some peace and quiet.
Out of my face, freak. for your breath sours my beer.
Just want to talk.
You deaf, Stray? No one here'll talk to you.
If it's company you seek, stick that mangy snout of yours in a trough with the pigs.
Where's he set them on?
Show that shit-eater, Micah.
Raven-haired woman dressed in black and white. Seen her? Talk.
Folks say the lady rode through the village a few days back. Galloping so fast she knocked Radabor into a ditch.
Which way did she go?
Dunno. Lots of tracks leading off the main road. Could have gone anywhere.
Oi, people! The freak's taken Micah's mind!
Uh-huh. And I'll take your tongue if you don't shut up.
God damn. Geralt is my favorite. Alright, well. Actually, I think I'm going to wrap this up. This game so far has been pretty fun. I'm already loving the characters. We'll see how terrible I'm at the combat later. Anyway, thank you for joining me. I will see you next time. Have a good one. Bye-bye.